If you want to know why does my diamond look so dark, then there are 7 main possibilities for why this might be so. Some of those reasons on why your diamond might look dark may be correctable, and then others might not. On this channel, we cover everything related to marriage proposals, so if you love, subscribe, and let's see if we can get that diamond looking bright and sparkling at its peak. First reason your diamond may look darker than usual is that the diamond is dirty. Now, just because it may look clean from the top, that doesn't mean that it is clean. Look at this before footage from my video where I show people how to get the ultimately clean diamond so that the diamond sparkles at its peak. You will notice that it isn't sparkling much in the before footage of that video. And the reason why is if you look at the underside of the center stone, it is smudged there and it's kind of dirty, and it's a really difficult place to clean. This filth on the underside will affect how much brightness shines through and how much light refracts back at your eye. So that ultimately will affect greatly the sparkliness and the brightness of your diamond. So if you have a diamond that you think was once very sparkly and now is not, watch that video and get it cleaned off like I did, and you should be good if that is the issue. Let's go on to the other big reason that your diamond looks dark. This happens because the cut of the diamond is not excellent. Here we are looking at a diamond under something called an ideal scope that's making these diamonds red. Basically, the ideal scope is a red cone that goes around the diamond, except for behind the diamond. That is where the light source comes from. In this case, the more red you see from the diamond, the better. And that is because the red is from the front of the diamond. So if the red is coming back to your eye, that means the red came from the front, hit the diamond, and bounced back at your eye. So that means the diamond will sparkle more under normal lighting conditions. In other words, if we got rid of the ideal scope and all the red around it, it would be taking all the light from around the diamond and refracting it back at your eye. This red corresponds to the light under normal circumstances. So without the ideal scope, all that red area would be the surrounding light shining back at your eye. Now, you obviously don't have an ideal scope, and that's why you need to look up an excellent diamond. So you can see under my example, the excellent diamonds have more red coming back at your eye, and the ones that aren't excellent have less red in that kind of whitish area in the middle. So if it is losing a lot of red, like in the center of this diamond, then that means a lot of the red or the surrounding light is escaping out the back under normal circumstances and not shining as much light back at your eye, and your diamond will look darker. For more explanation on cut, watch my video about diamond cut, and I go over everything you need to know. For example, of these 5 diamonds, only the center one has an excellent cut. The 2 on the right are very good cuts, which are less than excellent cut grades. And the 2 on the left are good cut grades, which are 2 grades lower than excellent. But you can see the diamond in the center is more sparkly and is refracting more light back at your eye than the ones on the right, and even much more so than the ones on the left. The next reason your diamond may not be so bright is that the setting or the head of the ring that the diamond sits in covers a large portion of the diamond on the backside. And once again, this is not letting in a lot of light. The smaller and less amount of prongs that hold the diamond into place means that there's more space for light to come into the diamond. So you will get a brighter diamond from having less and smaller prongs. But also that comes with the downside, because the less prongs you have and the smaller they are, the more likely the diamond loosens over time and you can possibly lose it. It's a risk-reward scenario that each person will have to weigh out and decide what they want. But it doesn't have to be completely one or the other. There's some happy mediums there. Now, some of those setting heads that are very secure or some that are very unique can block quite a bit of light and make your diamond look much more darker. The next reason your diamond may look darker is that the underlying ring is gold or rose gold or something of color. What the diamonds do is they soak up all the color around them. So if they are taking up gold, that may make the diamond look slightly duller. However, a lot of ring stores, like my favorite online store that I have linked to in the description of this video, will put white gold setting prongs even on their yellow and rose gold rings. So that way they don't take in as much of the color color from the prongs and the ring around them. Instead, they take in more white from the white prongs that the setting head is set in. The next reason your diamond may look dark is that your diamond may have a milky or cloudy appearance. You can find the information about this on your diamond certificate in the clarity or comment section. There, if you have this problem, it will normally mention something about clouds. Now, most diamonds have small little clarity flaws, but I personally always like to stay away from clouds. And you'll need to do this if you want to make sure to avoid having a dark diamond. When buying diamonds, I always stick to a VVS2 clarity grade if I want to make sure that I don't have any darkness or clouds in my diamond. And you can look at that in the lab certificate that came with your diamond to see if that applies to you. Along those same lines, even if it doesn't have clouds or milkiness, it could have just a lot of small, tiny clarity flaws then that start to affect how much the diamond sparkles or how much light it lets in or reflects back. Now, if it does have a lot of small inclusions or clouds or a big, large inclusion, it may not have been so noticeable when you first got the diamond, but unfortunately, once you see the flaw and its effects, you can never unsee it. So it may have always been there, you just haven't seen it or didn't know it was there, and then you started focusing on it, and now that's all you can see. It happens all the time. So stay above a VS2 and hopefully above a VVS2 in a clarity grade if you really want to stay clear of a clarity flaw so that it might affect your diamond so that it would be darker. What about lighting? When you are in a diamond ring store, they use all the lights to make even the worst diamonds look bright and sparkly. Only certain diamonds will sparkle in a lot of different lights. In fact, just like certain lights make the diamond sparkle, there are lights that make the diamond duller. If you've noticed a difference, there's just a possibility you're looking at your diamond in a light that it just isn't favorable. So consider the lighting that you're looking at the diamond in. Now, diamond color can also be a factor if you think your diamond looks darker. But even if you get a diamond in the colorless range, there can be slight discoloring. Most of the time, your diamond will get a color grade that is in that certificate once again. Now, that certificate will often tell you the different ranges and you want to stay in that colorless range. But even if your diamond is in that colorless range, there is something called BGM in diamonds, which stands for brown, green, and milky. It means your diamond can have a brown or green undertones. The best way to determine this before you buy the diamond is to compare diamonds side by side with light that exposes flaws, as you can do from the websites I have linked to below this video. If you're going to buy diamonds, those links below this video are the most affordable and reputable places to buy diamonds, and they're very good at comparing them to see, does my diamond look darker or lighter than other diamonds of the same color? So if you go to that website and you're looking to buy a diamond, just pick a few similar diamonds and you can make sure the one you like doesn't look dimmer for some reason. Make sure you click on my videos now on how to save hundreds to thousands on diamonds or engagement rings, or just click on the links below this video for the most affordable and reputable places to buy diamond rings. Now, if you love this video, you'll also love my video on the best tips for your perfect engagement. I love that video and it gets lots of views. Make sure you like and subscribe if you love.